Ja, und ich bin's wieder, Kesunai Haram, hier mit meinem Let's Play von Ace Attorney Investigations Prosecutor's Path. Und das war jetzt wieder eine Mega-Bombe. Aus dem vermeintlichen Entführungsfall des Präsidenten wurde quasi eine Hinrichtung. Der damalige Präsident Huang wurde nicht entführt, sondern ermordet. Und das von Siran Dogan, dem Killer. Und die ganze Zeit hat dann die letzten Jahre irgend so ein Penner dann seine Rolle gespielt. Und natürlich ist der jetzt auch tot und was ist eigentlich mit dem? Wer hat den umgebracht und warum? Und Alter. Und wer ist jetzt der Typ, der da spricht? Oder Typin, keine Ahnung. Is that really the case, I wonder? Huh? What? Who's there? That bell. It's Siran Dogan! Nicht umbringen, bitte! Oh, dieser Hund! You! Why are you here? How can you just crazily show up here? Who do you think you are, pal?
I found the conversation most intriguing. It just ran.
Huh. Are you feeling nostalgic about an old murder of yours? You're the one who killed Huang!
Nostalgia? I think not. You're speaking about the person I'm searching for.
You're searching for someone?
I escaped from prison in order to meet with a young acolyte. The one who wore the red raincoat.
The red raincoat? Who is this person?
I suspect that it's the same person as the mastermind you are searching for.
Someone you've been searching for. The one in the red hood.
Red Hood?
Don't they seem surprised to know this? Yes, they are, my boy. 12 years ago, this young acolyte saved my life.
Oh Gott, was hat der jetzt gerade... Oh Gott. Lebensretter, was? Was? Sorry, ich komme da gerade nicht drauf klar. Plötzlich steht da hier Dogan vor.
Certainly it was I who killed President Huang. However, my life was also targeted on that day. The body double place that Patricia all thought to seal my lips. Had I not been reunited with the young acolyte back then, I would have been in danger. But alas, even to this day, I do not know what has become of the young acolyte.
So your client was indeed the body double who was the main perpetrator of the crime.
It was a long time ago. I remember his words even now.
There have been countless attempts on my life. Not just once or twice. Countless! And yet, why must I be the only one to face the danger? When I stand before the people, I garner the same respect as the president does. Tell me, just what is the difference between him and me?
The difference was great. The voice and style of speech may be the same. One can mimic the body, but the heart cannot be reproduced.
Wahre Worte. I suppose his own weaknesses caused him in his quest to become a leader. Now that Rook's gone, I'm in charge. I'm not sure if you're as capable as Rook was. What are you saying? I'm totally the leader now! Perhaps the king and his knight were not so different at all.
The Dougal believed that the president's only weakness was a woman called Amy. To find the woman, he needed the assistance of someone from this country.
So he joined forces with Blaze.
After determining her whereabouts, he simply waited for the right opportunity.
That chance came with the meeting at the orphanage.
Indeed, the director of the orphanage was bribed and brought in as an accomplice.
He must referring to Patricia Rowland.
Well, given what I've told you, do you realize the whereabouts of the young acolyte now?
You mean the boy who saved you? But how do you know that he is the mastermind?
That day, the young one caused a fire at the garden of the orphanage.
Ah, you're talking about the kid who started the fire as a prank! Scheiß prankster!
A prank? Not at all. On that night, 12 years ago, the young acolyte was hiding inside the igloo. It seems he witnessed Patricia and Blaze moving the body from his hiding place. Apparently, he heard them talking during that time. It would seem that they were planning to kill me because I knew the truth. He immediately came to the main hall to tell me that. I learned this about the young acolyte sometime later. It seems he was wearing a red raincoat at the time. He led me out to the main hall. And then the young acolyte said he was going to get rid of our footprints. So he scattered some lamp oil near their igloo over the sea. Then he boldly set the oil ablaze.
Ah, no way! So he set the fire in order to...
All their focus was diverted towards the burning flames. I took the opportunity to escape through the rear exit.
So the boy in the red raincoat is the mastermind behind this case.
Exactly. Isn't that right, Anubis? Yes, boy. Yes, it is.
Und jetzt müssen wir herausfinden, wer damals dieses Kind ist, der Dogen geholfen hat und auch der Zeuge für diese ganze Geschichte. Und der hat dann wahrscheinlich auch letzten Endes hier den Präsidenten-Double, dieses Double umgebracht. Alright then. Entkräftung! Dogen's Saver. Da wollen wir mal. Reunited. So, when did you first meet with him?
That would be 18 years ago, on the 24th of December.
That is a rather long time ago.
On that day, our roles were reversed. I saved the young one's life.
Was?
There was an unusual snowstorm on that day. The temperature was well below freezing. I took Anubis for a walk in the snow. That's when Anubis noticed something and started running. I followed after him and found the car. I had great difficulty opening the door. It had frozen shut. In the back seat, there were 2 young children shivering from the cold.
2 children? Und einer schien gefesselt zu sein. Oh mein Gott, was?
If they remained in the car for an hour longer, they surely would have frozen to death. I brought the 2 of them to a nearby orphanage.
Is there anything about Dogen's story that concerns me? Doch, ja, komm. What concerns me is... So... Das Datum. The 24th of December, 18 years ago. Are you sure about that?
There is no mistake.
Could that mean? Ich denke auch. Und damit wäre dann auch die nächste Verbindung verknüpft. Alter! Dieses Spiel! Jede einzelne Episode ist miteinander verknüpft! Wow! Wow! Das erlebe ich selten! I know the significance behind that date. What shows the significance of the date when Dogen found the children? Hier. Genau zu diesem Zeitpunkt fand der IS-7-Vorfall statt. That day, a certain incident occurred. A sculptor was murdered. Ah! During that incident, 2 young boys went missing. Ah ja, die Söhne. Die 2 Jungs. Von dem einen wissen wir ja, dass da von Gustavia einfach ausgesetzt wurde. Schweinepriester. The sons of the victim, Isaac Dover, and the culprit, Dane Gustavia. We never did find out where those 2 boys went after the case 18 years ago.
They were the sons of a victim and the culprit. It all makes sense now.
What makes sense?
One of the youths was bound so that he could not move.
Mr. Dover did it so that Mr. Gustavia's son couldn't come to the contest venue. Indeed, Gustavia was using his own son as a taste tester.
To think that was what transpired. Neither child seemed to recall what had happened.
They lost their memories?
The acolyte told me this when we were reunited 12 years ago. The pair were placed in an extreme situation, on the verge of freezing to death. That trauma led them both to suffer from amnesia. Neither could so much as remember his own name.
So they didn't even know that they were the sons of Mr. Dover and Mr. Gustavia. Indeed, while we cannot say it conclusively, the probability is quite high. However, we still don't have enough information to deduce the mastermind's identity. Dogen, would you please continue your story?
Very well.
Okay, direkt weiter. Okay, los geht's.
I continued my correspondence with the young acolyte even after entering prison. Recently, that has all come to an abrupt halt, however. It left me quite concerned. Furthermore, those involved in the crime 12 years ago were all drawn into incidents one by one. I grew more and more curious, and so I absconded briefly from the prison.
Those involved 12 years ago were Patricia Rowland, Blaze the Best, and President Huang's body double. And Miss Rowland was the warden of Mr. Dogen's prison.
I blackmailed the warden. That woman had tried to kill me. Perhaps the good prosecutor has already deduced the reason.
You murdered President Huang. However, the world still believed he was alive. If you were able to prove the president was a fake, both Patricia Rowland and Blaze the Best would have been in danger.
That is correct, and I had heard the proof with my own ears.
I'll be waiting in the courtyard of the orphanage at midnight on February 9th.
Even if it's just once, I want John to be able to meet you.
I'm sorry if I'm being selfish, but I'll be waiting. Who might you be? I apologize, but I'm presently waiting for someone.
I am well aware of that, President Huang. Are you not meeting with your son? However, I do not spill blood needlessly. You may relax. I seek only the President's life.
It can't be. Please, wait! I'm just about to meet my son for the first time. I'm sure this will be the first and the last time. Please, at least wait until we are finished.
I had thought the President would beg for his life, but he was of a different sort. Officially, the President had no son. However, he shook his head and said, this illegitimate son was his, and he intended to recognize him publicly.
Oh, das macht sie ja noch trauriger.
Furthermore, he claimed that he had already made preparations towards that end.
Ja, das Testament. Durch das Testament würde dann jeder öffentlich wissen, dass er einen Sohn hat.
Alter. Would that son of his be the boy with horns over there by any chance?
Boy with the horns? Wait, you can't see John's horns?
There's no need to see them. From the moment I escaped from prison until now, I have been closely lending an ear to your voices.
He said that the president made preparations towards recognizing his son. But the word preparations alone would be insufficient for blackmail. That's it! There was one thing that could prove Huang's words. The will held by the House of Lan. It was also proof of his trust in us. His son's existence would have been revealed to the world.
The name on the recording, the mention of preparations, and the women sing for. Together, they're sufficient to make the warden bow to my words.
With those 3 pieces of information, one could prove the identity of the double. Ich krieg das jedes Mal nicht hin. By using John.
The president blocked the first strike of my knife with something soft. As pieces of it fell atop the snow, I struck once more. This time the blow proved fatal.
So Dogen cut off the Mozilla doll's horn.
None but I heard his final words. Only myself and that child knew of the president's secret son.
Wie gesagt, mich macht das dann jetzt noch verstimmter. Och Mann. Es ist so traurig. Na gut. Dann wollen wir es mal dabei belassen. Und kommen dann beim nächsten Mal zu der Entkräftung dieser Aussage. Egal ob positiv oder negativ, Bewertung immer gern gesehen, das war's von meiner Seite und wir sehen uns das nächste Mal wieder. See ya, guys.